Yay! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and happy Goddess Temple Sunday for those of you who are watching live. I'm Abiola Abrams. Ooh, that's my microphone. I'm Abiola, founder of womanifesting.com, and this is your weekly blast of inspiration, motivation, and transformation to set your week off right. Now, if you want to come play with us live, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Give hearts, give thumbs up, hit the share button, all of that. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell wherever you are. If you want to come play with us live, we are live Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and Instagram. Now, for my Instagram peeps, what's up, Instagram? Instagram's being a little wonky today, so if it spazzes out on you or weirds out on you, just come over and join me on Facebook. Yay! I see Goddess Norma, I see Goddess Melissa, I see Goddess Nitra, I see Goddess Sandy Spells, yes, Ms. Courts and Imperfectly Perfect. Let's get this party started. So, I'm holding a handful of beautiful, healing, lovely rose quartz because today we are talking about love. Yes, so let's get into this love conversation. You know, there's different kinds of love, that we're taught. We're taught that there is filial love, which means, love like brotherly love, sisterly love between you, your siblings, your friends, people that you care about. There's agape love between, you and your creator, the highest form of love. There is, love between you and those who created you on this earth plane, your parents or parental figures. And then there is romantic love, which is what we are going to be talking about today. Goddess Chandra says, Grand Rising. It has been a while since I've been with you live. Been watching the replays on YouTube. Okay, good. Yay. Goddess Shanita. Hello, all my Cancer people. We're in Cancer season. Just a little pit stop till we get to Leo season. Hello, all of my beautiful Cancer people. And so if you're watching the replay, here's what I want to say. If I share with you, like, let's put this in the comments. Like, for example, I'm worthy and deserving of all love. Let's start with that. We're going to get into gratitude in a bit. I'm worthy and deserving of all love. Type it in the comments. Even if you're watching on replay, type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. I see all the Cancer people sending me angry faces. We love you, Cancer people. We love you. We love your beautiful moon energy. We love all of it. But still, just a little pit stop till we get to Leo season. The reason why you want to type things in the comments is not only to foster community. We're here, we're fostering community, but because it helps you to reinforce whatever it is that we are talking about, whatever we're talking about. So life is not a passive thing. This Western culture that, most of us were raised in is very like passively listen, like if you watch, people like sit and they observe and they're like, oh, that's lovely. Well, that's lovely. No. For those of us who are from other cultures, African, Eastern, cultures, these are participatory cultures where, you're not going to just sit and have a lovely time, which is great, but we need to have interaction. We need to be talking. We need to be, in dialogue. And that is what this is. This is not come hang out and watch Abiola run her big mouth, which would be great. This is about you and about you reinforcing the things that we are talking about so that you could have all that your heart desires. So if I say, put it in the comments, I'm worthy and deserving of all love. Type it in the comments and with feeling and energy so that you are saying yes and you're opening yourself up to that. All right? Yes. Okay. Leos are reigning in the house. Hello, Leos. All right, so let's start with a bit of gratitude, my sisters, now that we got our Leo Cancer war going. So we're going to take hands with the sisters that are over here. We're going to take hands with the sisters that are over there, and let's just hold hands around this big, beautiful globe. And we begin with gratitude. Mother, Father, God, thank you so much for bringing us together. Thank you so much for bringing us here on this beautiful day, afternoon, evening. Thank you so much for allowing us to have sisterhood, brotherhood, personhood with each other, to be able to fellowship with each other around the energy of love, healing, and in your name. Please fill us with the vibration of love. Allow us to feel love, to speak love, to be love as we go forward in our lives. Continue to give us guidance, because we're so happy that we were granted this gift of another day. It means that our purpose is not yet fulfilled. And so we turn it all over to you. Hands open, heart open. Ready to say, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say, and to whom? In your name we pray, and for this we are so very grateful. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. Yes! Okay, let's get this love party started. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, so we're talking about love. Now, this is really interesting. Thank you so much for the hearts, Instagram. The love chakra energy is called, in Sanskrit, it's called Anahata. Anahata energy. Now, this is really interesting, because although I've known for a long time that it's called Anahata, for some reason I didn't think about what the translation of that is. Anahata, which is, heart chakra, right here, right? Heart chakra. And in our society, we think of heart energy as red, red hearts, red energy. And in the culture in Hinduism, it's green. But whatever it is, it's the intention, whatever it is for you. Heart chakra energy, Anahata, the word means unhurt. Unhurt, which is so interesting and so powerful, because for most of us, as human beings, if you live long enough, you're going to feel hurt. You're going to feel rejection. You're going to feel let down. You're going to feel disappointed. You're going to feel brokenhearted. You're going to feel lack of forgiveness. You're going to feel judgment. All of these things you're going to feel, and this is what separates us in heart energy. But if we have to, when we remember that we are worthy and deserving of love, let's affirm it again. I know you typed it before, but let's type it again. I'm worthy and deserving of love. You're worthy and deserving of all love. And this is an important conversation, especially in the spiritual community, because so often we think, okay, we have our hearts broken. And then I know for me, I take a long time to recover. Like, we see our favorite celebrities, they break up with this one, then they're married the next week to the next person. You're like, what? Wait, I'm still heartbroken from what happened, 2 years ago or whatever. But we have to put ourselves back in the flow of love, because love is the highest vibration, and because it feels good to be loved. Put that in the comments. Let's affirm that. It feels good to be loved. It feels good to love. It feels good to love and to be loved. And we were given this gift. Yep, there's Instagram weirding out. Let me see if I can turn it around again. And if not, like I said, then feel free to come on over and join me on Facebook. It's doing some weird things, showing my, all right. So I'm worthy and deserving of love, and it feels good to love. Yes, Goddess Kim Renee Nelson with all the hearts. I'm worthy and deserving of love. Yes, and it feels good to love. Yes, I'm worthy and deserving of love, and it feels good to love. So how do we open our heart chakra to love? How do we open our hearts to love when we, as mortal human beings, have our hearts broken, make wrong choices. A lot of us have never maybe seen a loving relationship up close. And so how do we open to it? First of all, it's okay to admit that it's scary. It's scary. It's terrifying. And this applies whether you are in a relationship or not in a relationship. Because just because you're in a relationship does not mean that you are in a place where you are able to love freely and be loved and feel unconditional love that you deserve. So it is scary. Let's acknowledge that. You're not making this up. There's not something wrong with you. You are not broken. You are not the one broken thing in this universe. I promise you that. You are not the one person in this universe that is like, you know, I've heard people say, oh, well, maybe it's just not in the cards for me. Maybe I just will ride this out solo. You're going to ride your life out solo? No, absolutely not. While you have breath in you, every day, every moment is another chance and another opportunity for you to love, for you to be loved. Because if you are wanting to create wonderful things on this planet and have the best life that you can, the most full life that you can, that includes you being loved. That includes you being loved. So here are some signs that your heart chakra may be shut, may be closed. And it's okay to affirm it in the comments if you feel what I'm saying. You feel unworthy of love and affection. You feel unworthy of love and affection. You are skeptical of people who want to have a relationship with you. It feels too good to be true. Why would they want to be with me? Why would that kind of person want to be with me? You have a lot of judgment when it comes to love. You have a lot of judgment when it comes to yourself and to other people's relationships. You feel like maybe you're unable to bond with other people, or you feel like, okay, well, you know, maybe it's not in the cards for me or something like that. Or you feel like something is wrong with you. You feel like, okay, well, you know, maybe I'm too sensitive to really have a relationship, or I'm too spiritual to have a relationship, or I'm too damaged to have a relationship, or I'm too broken. No, you feel paranoid about being hurt again. That's a big one. You feel scared of being hurt again. You put yourself out there, it hurt too much, and you feel like, or you feel too old, like, okay, maybe that ship has sailed. You know, I tried it, I did it, now I'm in another stage of my life. No, you are always in the love stage of your life. Put that in the comments. Let's affirm that. I am always in the love stage of my life. Yes, Goddess Ketu is affirming. Love is always in the cards for me. Yes, I'm just not into only one man in those cards. Yes, I have so much love to give, and I want it all to be reciprocated. Give me, give me, give me. She says, yes, 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 yes. You are worthy and deserving. Right this minute, let me stress this. You are not worthy and deserving when you lose 10 pounds, when you make $10 more, when you move to the right neighborhood, when you get the right car, when you figure out your hair, when you figure out your business, when you figure out your job, when you go shopping and get some more outfits, if you get your makeup done. No, you are worthy and deserving right this minute in your pajamas with the crust in your eyes. Haven't had your coffee yet, whatever it is, right now, with a job, without a job, with a bank account, without a bank account, with your hair done, without your hair done, whatever it is, you're worthy and deserving right now. Affirm that. I am worthy and deserving now. When? Not tomorrow, not the next day, again, not when I get it together, not when I'm looking cute or feeling cute, all of it immediately, now, right now. Yes, Ray Ray affirms love is always in the cards for me. I receive it, ashe. Yes, and that receiving piece, that is a big part of it. Are you willing to receive love? That's the game changer. That's step one. That's the pre-step, affirming that, allowing yourself to love, to be loved, able to receive love. I am worthy and deserving of, let's just affirm, make it simple. I receive it. I receive love. I receive love. Let's just tune into that feeling. What does that feel like to just receive love? A lot of us, again, are great givers when it comes to everything and anything. But when it comes to receiving, that's where we have our challenges. And it's true in love. It's true in money. It's true with everything. How we do anything is how we do everything. Coach Roz affirms, she says, I used to totally say, why would this person want to be with a woman who looks like me? So that kept me from the man I really wanted. So a man who really wanted to be with me. Now he is with somebody else and happy, but my heart is open to receive the love I deserve. Yes. And for that man who, went on, he's with someone else and he's happy. And, at that moment you had a different thought and you feel like, okay, well, you pushed it away. It's all right. Let's just bless him. Let's send loving and blessing energy to all exes, all almost, all woulda, coulda, shouldas, all of it. All of it, as we remember and affirm, if it's for me, bless it. If it's not for me, block it. Let's just send him, her, whoever, send them all loving energy. Celebrate their love. Now, this is a challenging part. Celebrate their love. Because if you know that your love is meant for you, is coming for you, is there for you, that right now, while we're having this conversation, somebody is on their knees praying for you. Praying for you, whether you're in a relationship or not. It could be the person you're in a relationship with. Somebody is right now praying for you, giving praise for you, readying themselves, saying, I hope that I'm who she needs to be. I'm hoping that I'm who they need to be. Yes. Goddess Katu says, sing, baby, I'm ready. Yes. Yes. You are ready. This is it right now. And you are perfect. I am perfect in my imperfections. Affirm that. I am perfect in my imperfections. Coach Roz says, I definitely celebrate his happiness. Yes, great for him. He deserves to be happy. He is worthy and deserving of love. If it's true for one, it's true for all. So number one, allow yourself to be loved. I now allow myself to be loved. Type it in the comments. I now allow myself to be loved. Number two, forgive, 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 forgive and heal. Forgive and heal. Why do we want to forgive? We want to forgive because we have a lot of judgments and gripes and things that we've gone through and that we've experienced. And while we're still in that vibration of hurt and resentment, it's a different energy. Hurt, resentment, anger, frustration at someone here. Being in a place of forgiveness, not for them, for you, is a higher vibration. And you may not get right to it, but it's okay to inch up to it. It's okay to inch up to forgiveness. It's okay to get into it and think that you're in it and then slide out, need to come back into it. But it's a gift that you give for yourself. Forgiveness frees me from my past. Affirm that. Forgiveness frees me from my past. Whatever your past was, good, bad, ugly, indifferent. Forgiveness frees me from my past and opens me to my present and my future. Forgiveness frees me. It releases you. It lets go of you being bound up in that energy with somebody else. If you are in a relationship with somebody and you're still tied up in an energy, and you're in unforgiveness towards somebody else, you're not fully present for you, for the person that you're with, and it's not fair to you. It's not fair to you. So yeah, that's great. When we think of forgiveness, we think of the other person. But again, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about what is best for you. You are worthy and deserving of all good things. You are worthy and deserving of great things. You are worthy and deserving of love. Hey, you are love. You are the most beautiful, incredible thing on this planet. And so you being able to forgive as a queen that you are, if you're coming from a place of, desperation and fear, then forgiveness is harder because it's like, oh my goodness, I'm coming from a place of, hurt and brokenness. And I'm thinking that maybe I'm broken, that maybe something is wrong with me, right? So that's a rougher place to forgive from. But if you can manage to, elevate your vibration to the place where, okay, yes, I am wonderfully made. I am perfectly made. I am divinely made. I am a queen. I am a goddess. I am a high exalted mystic ruler. Yes, be your own hype woman. Affirm that. I am my own hype woman. energy, hit the share button because somebody needs to know this. If you come from that energy, that is an energy from which you can forgive. And in some places, it may be a little rocky, it may be a little rough, and that's okay. What? Take a piece of rose quartz, put in your bra, and you will figure it out. It's okay if it's a little rocky at first. It's all right. It's okay. But forgive to free yourself from the past. Number 3, see and appreciate love. Like Coach Roz was talking about her ex and she couldn't, it just wasn't the right timing or whatever. See and appreciate love. When you see it in them, in exes, people walking down the street, the same way that if you're wanting to call in and invite in money, you have to see and appreciate abundance. If you're wanting to call in love, you don't see other people and be like annoyed when you see other people in love and see them holding hands and stuff like that. If you feel that, it's all right. Acknowledge your feelings, then stop, take a moment and start to just feel the beauty of it. Like, oh, look how beautiful, look how wonderful. Look how he looks at her. Look how she looks at him. Look how they look at each other. Look at this beautiful energy and bask in it. Bask in it. Feel what that vibration feels like. Because it's there for you as well. All right, so see and appreciate love. That's number 3. Number 4, be loving. If you want love, be love. You are love. So how can you be more loving in your life to the people that you already have? Rather than feeling a lack of love, feeling the lack of and feeling the abundance of, it cannot exist at the same moment, at the same time. Your love is not in tomorrow. Your love is not in there. Your love is already here. It's already here. So be loving. Who can you be loving to? Get your phone out, start texting people, call people, go be friendly and flirtatious with the person at the grocery store, whatever. Flirt, put yourself out there, have fun with it. Flirting is merely enjoying yourself in the presence of others, enjoying your own beauty, enjoying your own light. Yes, put that in the comments. Flirting is merely enjoying my own light in the presence of others. Flirting is merely enjoying my own light in the presence of others. Allow it to be playful without the pressure. If you're out there and you're, going on dates or whatever, and you're feeling the energy of desperation, that is the energy of lack. Again, the energy of abundance, abundant love is the energy of I already have it. I already have it. Ooh, who am I going to share it with? Am I going to share it with you? Maybe, maybe not. Am I going to share it with you? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not looking for love. I am love. I have love. And I'm looking to share that love. Yes? Yes. Goddess Shanita says, when I see my friends getting married, I see it as a sign that my turn is coming. Yes, especially since I'm the baby of the crew. Beautiful. Goddess Therese affirms, yes, I am my own hype woman. Yes, Goddess Afua affirms, flirting is merely enjoying my own light in the presence of others. Goddess Tracy affirms, be the love you want to receive. Yes, yes. Put in the comments. I don't care. It's not grammatically correct, but put in the comments, I be the love I want to receive. I be the love I want to receive. Put it in the comments. Yes, flirting is merely enjoying your own light in the presence of others. Get out there and flirt, 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 flirt it up. Flirt with everybody. Flirt with men, women, children, dogs, shop owners, the garbage man, whoever. And as women, walking around in this world, for our own safety. I know for me, living in a big city, like when we go outside of our safety zones of our homes, a lot of times that we have to shut down, our female energy, our flirtatious energy for our own safety. And what I want you to do is to learn how to know how to be able to do both. If you are wanting to go out and today you want to be seen and you don't mind people saying, hey, cutie or whatever to you, and you flirting back, being able to be open to that when you want to, when you choose to, and being able to turn it off when you choose to. Because flirting is what? Flirting is merely enjoying my own light in the presence of others. Yes? Yes. So when they're like, oh, do you know how fine you are? Yeah, I do. How you doing? Have a good day. Right? Yes. Thank you for the hearts. All right. even if you're in a relationship, I am open to love. I'm open to love. Got my green on for you today, my heart chakra energy. I'm open to love. We have to affirm that. You have to be in the vibration of receiving. I am open to it. I am open to love. Okay? Put yourself out there. So if it is, letting people know, hey, I'm open to introductions. You got a brother, you got a cousin, you got a, hey, you got a young papa, who you got? Put yourself out there. If you are open to love, if it's, okay, I'm going to get on Bumble, start bumbling or Match or, eHarmony or whatever, and put yourself out there. Okay, Cupid, put yourself out there, because if you're open to love, you got to be open to all of it. So put yourself out there. Number 6, last one, but not certainly least. This is very important. Your physical environment. Feng Shui your space. Is your space open to love? What does the artwork, for example, look like in your home? I have, for the past, it's now been exactly a year since I've moved into this apartment, and there are places where I want art in my home, and I don't have art yet because I haven't found the right art yet, because there are all these really, really dope single girl art pieces, and I've had them before, but your environment needs to reflect what it is that you're wanting to call in. So a very simple thing, for example, when I'm talking about art. So there are a lot of paintings, I know, like I said, because I've been deeply looking for them, where, the man is looking one way, the woman's looking one way. Is that what you want, a vision board? Think about everything in your home as a vision board and a reflection and a vibration of what you're wanting to call in. So if you're wanting love where you're looking one way and the other person's looking the other way, or the woman's looking at the man and he's looking off into the future or whatever, that's what that art is vision boarding. Or if it's a single woman, piece, like, okay, a single woman, piece of art where she's looking like, okay, I don't need anybody. That is, again, not reflecting the feeling of wanting to be open to love. So again, does your apartment have room for, Feng Shui people will tell you to clear a drawer, clear a closet, clear part of your closet. Now, I live in, New York, where space is a little bit of a premium. So it's like, okay, well, not going to clear a whole closet at this point. But it's like, where is the room for that person in your life? Do you have 2 dressers? Do you have, are there, for example, people will say if you can take it all the way there, where there are people that I know who will set an extra place at the table for that person until they welcome them into their lives. Do what works for you, but look at your environment and feng shui it for love. Is it, for example, if you are a person who is attracted to men, is your home a place where, the kind of man that you're attracted to is going to feel comfortable in your environment? Yes. You know why? Because you're perfect in your imperfections, because you're worthy and deserving of love, because there's somebody who is for you, not when you get your apartment together, but right this minute. But there are still things that you could do to make your environment reflective, make your environment feel like, okay, this is my loving space. This is my loving den. This is my home that feels like someone who is worthy and deserving of love lives here. Okay, so let me know in the comments what your next move is about. Yes, okay, so Goddess Shanita is talking about a pink candle. Yes, pink candle, they're definitely pink candle, rose quartz energy, certain oils. Like one of the oils that is really, really beautiful for attracting loving energy is rose oil, rose anything. Beautiful for loving energy. Goddess Shanita says, It's funny that you say there's something that you say that, because yesterday I noticed my friend's home is filled with mostly pictures of her. Yes, which is great if you know, first relationship, you want to be in relationship with yourself. But again, you don't want to do that. You know, all love and no judgment to your friend. You want to be able to, you know, add pictures that feel like, okay, this is a person who is in love with more than herself. This is a person who is inviting love and affection into her life. Very, very important. Very important. Goddess Afua says, I love rose oil. I do too. Goddess Rose says, I need to make an altar space. Yes, and you can have an altar that is specifically for calling in love, specifically dedicated to calling in love. You can have altars that are focused on specific things. In Feng Shui, I think it's the northeast corner. I don't want to steer you wrong, but be aware of the corners of your home, because the corners are where energy collects and gathers. And so if your love corner, and I'll put it in the comments afterward, I'll look it up and confirm, I think it's the northeast corner, I'm not sure. If your love corner has, you know, stagnant, dirty, stuck energy, then that's going to be reflected in your life. And so you want to free that, you want to open that. Another thing, drains, running drains, running water, that broken pipes, all of those kinds of things are where love and money, the energy is leaking away from you. So you want to fix those things ASAP. All right, yes, okay, good. So we are going to go forward, worthy and deserving of love. This is your time. You are perfect. Who wouldn't want to be in love with you? Because, oh my goodness, you're so in love with yourself, which is the very last one. Be so in love with yourself that is the energy that you give out. Treat yourself the way that you want your beloved to treat you. You cannot treat yourself like crap, you know, feeding yourself unloving foods, treating yourself in an unloving way, speaking to yourself poorly, and then expect someone else is going to be loving toward you. Life is a mirror. We are ultimately only in relationship with ourselves. So treat yourself like the gold that you are, the queen that you are, and let that be the reflection you put into the world. Do you receive that today, my beauties? Yes! It is going to be a beautiful week. Summertime energy is perfect for love. Get out there and flirt it up. Enjoy your light in the presence of others. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste, goddesses. Namaste. Bye.